Welcome. Today we're going to talk about CBD and fitness. I'm here today with the founder of CBD Advantage, Michael Gick.
Hey, great to be here.
So how is CBD going to help me in my fitness routine?
Well, we have a lot of different athletes that we work with from the high school to collegiate to the professional level. And not only that, we have people who are everyday workout junkies, or they're trying to get themselves back into shape, or, hey, I'm in the latter stages of my prime, let's say. So, and I want to maintain, I want to keep up that activity level. And we get a lot of questions about that, but we do have products that are really helping people, not only with the physical part. We're talking about, helping with pain and inflammation. We're talking about, recovery times cut in half potentially for a lot of people. And then also so many aspects of sports revolve or evolve around our psychological state in the mental aspect to a game or a workout. And we're seeing some great results there too, and getting some great feedback from the whole genre of athletes that we work with.
Okay, so you mentioned professional athletes. That's got to be huge for them.
Absolutely. When you can talk about, hey, I'm in less pain. Say I'm a football player, I'm on the field and I'm getting hit 15, 20, 30 times a day. I'm going home and I'm sore, and I know the next 2 days I'm going to be in a lot of pain. I know I still got to work out because I got to keep my body at its peak performance level. If I could take a product that can really help alleviate that pain and cut my recovery time down, that gives me an advantage. And that takes me to the next point. We're in a time in a generation that so many of our athletes are scrutinized for whatever they take, and they're under a microscope, and if you succeed, it's almost like people automatically jump to, well, they're taking some kind of performance enhancer. And that's where we're so proud at CBD Advantage that all of our products are tested, verified, third-party tested. CBD Advantage originated in Indiana, one of the strictest states with laws on CBD products. And that law basically states that you have to have a QR code that takes you to a COA, a certificate of analysis, that anybody can run. Even on your, you got a cell phone. You can take that cell phone, run that QR code. That's going to take you to the test results, the lab results, the date, the batch purity, and everything that's in it. And that's important when you're working with an athlete that's under scrutiny, that we get them a high quality product that's legal for them in their environment.
Speaking of athletes under scrutiny, you're talking about, whether it's professional, collegiate, or even high school at that point, but you mentioned the mental side. I mean, that's got to be massive itself, just keeping them in the game.
Absolutely. When you start talking about performance levels and athletes, once you get to a certain level, there's a lot of diversity in levels of athletes at the high school level. That gap narrows in college. And as you get into pros, everybody's really good, all right? And there's few and fine and finite things that make the difference between somebody who excels and somebody who's on a team. And that can be at any level. Again, we work with athletes at all levels. But when you put that mental aspect again, so, okay, I'm working my body out. I've primed myself physically to be the best I can be on any given Sunday, any given Saturday, any given Friday, and I'm ready to go. But I go out there and I'm mentally not in a state to make that physical body work. That can be game changing. And so many times as an athlete, I'm a former athlete, you're a former athlete from what I understand. I played baseball at a high level. So many times one play can make or break a difference in how you perform that day. And I will give you a specific example. Working with a linebacker. And a linebacker, when you're in charge of so many things and you're reading the offense and you're calling out defensive adjustments for what you're seeing is going on in the offense. So you got to not only be physically ready, you got to be mentally ready, and then you have to be alert and calm enough to make the right decision. And that's what we're hearing from some of the athletes, and especially this particular football player I'm talking about. He's like, I can go out there, I'm in charge, I have the confidence to do the job that I know I have the physical ability to do, and then having that mental edge over the next person has been game changing for him.
You can only imagine that level of skill being involved. I know me personally, I get an amazing amount of results just from the recovery time, as you'd already mentioned. So I know myself, I thoroughly enjoy these products. If you're somebody that is interested in looking into this a little further, or maybe even getting your own benefits, how do we figure that out, Mike?
Yeah, so if you're somebody who enjoys working out, you're a weekend warrior, you're a professional athlete, or you're somebody just looking to get into the game or looking to tone back up, click the link below. It's going to take you to the information. It's going to take you to information on our products, information on our stores, our store locations, and descriptions of some of the products that we offer at CBD Advantage.